Hey guys, today I am reviewing a book which is quite unusual for me. This is Age of Ambition, Chasing Fortune, Truth and Faith in the New China by Osmos. This is a book from a collection of 50 TED recommended books that I challenged myself to read. And here's actually the list. You can see I'm crossing off some of these titles. And the reason I wanted to read it because this kind of is outside of what I normally would read. This is a book about Chinese corruption, basically. And it describes just how bad corruption in China is, how difficult it is to think independently. There's no freedom of speech or anything like that. It is run by a communist party, similar to what Soviet Union used to be, but it's kind of at a much higher level, I guess, because it's lasted so long. People are afraid to speak up. People are afraid even to help other people. And some of the stories here in this book just demonstrate how the difficulty of living in China right now, even though they're going through such a huge boom in economy, and but the reality is that the majority of people are still very poor. So this book really opened up my eyes to a lot of things because I really didn't know much about China, and so the idea of this 50 books recommended by TED Talks speakers was to kind of broaden my horizons. So I'm going to put a link down below just to show you where you can get the list of titles, and if you choose to do something similar to that. But I certainly recommend this book by Osmos. It's a little bit of a difficult read because it's basically like a documentary. It's nonfiction, so sometimes it's hard to read, but I think it's a really good read to learn more about different cultures, different traditions, and also different economies. And Chinese economy is one of the fastest developing, so it's good to know something about it. If you have any questions, comments, or if you have any recommendations, what other books I could read, feel free to submit it right below.